Kate Reeves, you're number 2. Because first we have to do a lemonade out of lemonade. Give me a bestie hotline.
Oh, that was so cute, babe. Hello and welcome to Bestie Hotline. Oh, you got to say bring, bring.
Bring, bring.
What is that?
Bring, bring.
Was that your girl voice?
Well, let me know when you want me to do a bring.
Okay.
I'll give you 2 of them.
Welcome to Bestie Hotline.
Bring, bring.
I'm your host.
Okay, I can do it tighter if you want to go again.
Welcome to Bestie Hotline.
Bring, bring.
It's not
You want
getting
like
better.
1960s
getting
Madison
better.
Avenue bring, or you want
what?
to
1960s bring, bring. What would that be?
bring, bring? Do you want like
we want a
1980s?
2025
Okay.
bring, bring.
Okay.
Welcome to Bestie Hotline.
Bring, bring.
I'm your host, Kate Reeves.
And I'm Americano.
And
You're a co-host,
my co-host.
guest host.
For one more Bestie Hotline because Jem's away.
Thank God, come back, Jim.
And I'm making him.
I'm schwitzing.
I'm
schwitzing.
Oh, baby. Well, we'll get this done. We'll get this over and done with. It's an exciting one today. Do you know why?
Why? Who called the Bestie Hotline today?
A DL who's called in.
Oh my God, that's
my favorite.
That's so cool.
We love to hear your voices. Katie, roll the call.
Hey ladies, I wanted to send a voice message for a dilemma. If you could please address this on Bestie Hotline, I'd be so grateful. So for context, I have lived a very exciting life. I've lived in like 4 different countries, big Australian cities, traveled extensively around the world for years. I now live regionally, and during that time that I lived overseas, I eloped and now have a toddler 100% of the time with no contact or support from the father. I've recently met an older man. He's 10 years older. Let's call him Steady Eddy. He has a beautiful heart. He's so kind and generous. He is divorced and has older kids and has a bit of breakup sensitivity. Don't we all? I have a tingy feeling that he is so lovely for me right now, but maybe not intellectually stimulating or challenging for me as I grow, as I'm someone who wants to elope and grow and change. And I think he would be the type of guy that would just be happy to prod along through life doing the same things that he has already done, and that, in all honesty, bores the shit out of me. So is this the right thing to do, to continue to be in this situation with all the heartbreak we've both been through? Or can, I see in 5 years that I might get bored and break this beautiful man's heart? But also maybe Steady Eddy could be the best thing for me, and he says he would want to travel and do stuff, and he just says that he sort of put it off in his life to do it after he's done all the hard work, which is also, maybe a bit generational, knowing that you can't get everything from one person. But should I listen to these feelings now, or is that immature because you really don't know what someone could actually be and what they could do for you? You don't know that all up front.
Ooh, This is right up our alley, babe.
Spicy.
Yeah. Okay. I think when she said, I'm someone who wants to continue to elope, I think she meant evolve.
Evolve, yeah. I heard it as that.
Yeah. Okay. So she's got a baby, no contact with the baby daddy, full-time baby. She's re-partnered with Steady Eddy. Steady Eddy's lovely for now, but sounds like she's scared she's going to have itchy feet because she's one of these women, I know them well, who want a big, beautiful, exciting life. What do you think, babe?
Well, first of all, I think it's brave. She's calling in and putting herself out there. I applaud her. Acknowledgement. Yeah, I think it's a tough one. Like the beginning of the call-in was interesting because I was like, oh, wow, she's lived this big, adventurous life. And I didn't expect that question to come. Something tells me that part of her personality is to, as you said, have a big, beautiful life, which I think we all want. But then a sense of itchiness and an unquenched sense of what adventure could have been maybe or could be. Yeah, maybe that's part of what she has to look at.
Yeah, I think I recognize some of myself in this.
Okay,
caller.
How so?
Well, this has been no surprise to you.
Right.
One thing I've learned through therapy in the last few years is all the same things are going to come up in every single relationship.
100%.
Wherever you go, there you are, right? So, yeah, you might get bored of Steady Eddy and move on to another guy and get bored of him and move on to another guy. But all your shit is still going to be there and all those itchy feet feelings are still going to come up.
Yeah.
They may not be about the person.
Yeah.
They may be something internally that you could explore without and like moving on all the time and like burning down and starting again. You know?
One thing I've learned in our relationship is there's us as a coupledom, and then there's us as individuals. And as an individual, I need to work on the things that I find challenging or fears or whatever it is. That's not the coupledom's job to do that.
Yeah.
So assuming she has that pair of lens, that pair of glasses, she probably can start by looking at, is there something, as you said, like a pattern in relationship that she's had over and over. I also find it takes a while to truly get to know people. She didn't mention how long she's going out with Steady Eddy, but to really get to know someone, it takes years, not just months or like a quality 12 months.
And also, I think we're all going to like, quote unquote, get bored. Like you lose that newness, right?
Yeah, definitely.
In every single relationship.
Yeah.
Unless you do just want to like be just you and your kid moving through life, you know, having experiences and meeting and bumping up against different people all the time, which is a valid choice you have. But if you want to have an enduring relationship, it's probably just going to be with whoever you choose to do the work with, right? Or would choose to, I mean, unless it doesn't sound like she's like not into him. She's just worried about her own patterns popping up and reemerging.
I think she wants a sense of more. And I guess my question for her is, what are you looking for from a relationship that you can't give to yourself? Because in my experience,
it's profound, babe.
I'm just speaking from my own experience. In my experience, relationships don't solve problems. They're a beautiful world to grow and live a fuller life, but you have to do the work on yourself. We all come at that crossroads at different times in our lives. For me, it was just probably more recently, but I would say a lot of us fall into that pattern of like hoping relationships solve something deeper or bigger that maybe we don't see. Maybe she doesn't see a pattern. And no shade, by the way. I think we all do this. Yeah. But maybe she doesn't see a pattern of behavior in relationships. Maybe she doesn't understand that bigger, fuller life is there, but it's not there with her partner. It's there from her
within.
Yeah, from within and maybe facing fears or challenges that she can face with her partner by her side, but she will have to face them. Yeah.
You don't have this fear, do you, of like getting bored in a relationship? I've definitely had that fear before.
Okay. What's that fear about for you?
I don't know. I think it's just like not trusting yourself to feel settled.
Right.
Like you don't, that's not a challenge for you. You like to be in something, don't you? Like you like, do you? Is that correct?
I like routine. What I've learned about myself is in a relationship, the only thing that I can really change is myself.
Yeah.
The only thing I can really influence and work on is myself. I can't change the other person. I can't change the coupledom. I can surely talk to them and express my needs, but change is only available to myself.
Yeah.
There was a great podcast I listened to with a clinical pathologist, psychologist named Terry Real. And he talked about the need for us to fill basically holes in ourselves through the work on our own, not through the coupledom. And I think a lot of people, particularly in their first serious relationship or first marriage or first experience living with someone, they latch onto their partner to fill everything, and they don't actually look at what they need.
Yeah, or what they're bringing.
What do you mean by that, what they're bringing?
I think it's easy to look at the lack rather than what you're putting in.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, for sure.
I also think like preemptive breakups are never necessary. Like I think if you're worried, oh, but what if I feel this way in 5 years? Babe, you have no idea what's going to happen in the next 5 years. If I look back 5 years, I can't believe how different my life is to 5 years ago. I think ending things now because you think you may be bored in 5 years is probably a sign that something else is feeling itchy.
Mm.
Or maybe you're just not that into him. That's of course an option. But if he is this beautiful, big-hearted, gorgeous man that is this grounding sense of stillness in your life, that might be something that as you get older you really come to value and love. But you're not going to know that unless you you invest into it.
Have you ever felt itchy in a relationship?
Yeah.
What from?
I used to have a problem where if someone was like just really treated me really well, I would kind of like be sus on it.
Okay.
I'd be like, what's this about? Well, I'm going to get bored of this. This is obviously like, oh, he thinks I'm too great or whatever. But that's I've now worked out that's me just like not valuing myself.
And do you think that might be what is happening here? Like maybe this is a stand-up dude who kind of knows who he is.
Yeah.
A lot of times when
Often steady people are, right?
Yeah,
They're like
100%.
secure. They know who they are. They know what they want. They don't want too much. They don't not always seeking some kind of dopamine input.
it's the iceberg, right? Like, you see the top, but underneath it's just this big, steady piece of ice. So
Yeah.
maybe
But she's
that's
probably
what's
very
really-
exciting to him, and that's
Yeah.
cool.
This could be her first relationship after having kids too. That's really exciting, and maybe there's a narrative in her head that she wants something more or more exciting or adventurous or I don't know, more Sex in the City and less, suburbs.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. Relationships are tough. They're definitely tough, and getting into them with kids is like it's
Another level.
Another level for sure.
Oh, I want to be kept updated on this one.
For sure. Like
Yeah.
I wish her the best. I would also say like the real test now is like if you spent a month away from this guy, would you miss him? Would you miss his texts, his phone calls, his stupid dad jokes, his, like, hey, I know it's a Tuesday, but do you want to come over for like pesto pasta? Like to me, it's a real sign of like letting someone in and real intimacy. It's not like the big highs or those dramatic fights or let's go to Paris. It's like just the day-to-day small things.
And that's where you get to that real intimacy and true love when you really like breathe out and relax into that. Just like, this is just my days.
Totally.
Like, these are my days. I'm living my days.
Totally.
And this is how I want to live them. you know?
Totally. Yeah. And then that's like shared values, which again takes time. You don't find this out overnight.
Totally.
Yeah.
Well, good luck, Bestie. Please keep us updated.
For
We want to
sure.
know how things are going with Steady Eddy and your little sidekick as well.
Yeah.
Thank you for being with us for Bestie Hotline today, guys. We'll be back in your ears on Tuesday with a regular episode. See you there.
See you guys.